everybody, I'm Haley. I'm actually recording from my bathroom right now because we just moved and this is the only good lighting source that I have right now. So yeah, that's where I'm recording from. The reading I chose was reading 28, The Breast Buds and the Training Bra, and this one stood out to me because I was actually just in the store the other day with my 5-year-old daughter. And she picked up a training bra and wanted me to buy it for her. So I wanted to read more about it. It definitely caught my eye because I just ran into this situation with my 5-year-old a few days ago. So after reading, it was a very interesting read, and it just reiterates why women and especially teenage girls are so self-conscious about their figure. And I mean, it started back then in as early as the 1900s, and specifically here with the breast being so sacred and having to wear the bras. So I just wanted to point out a few things that I thought were interesting. I really enjoyed reading about the physician Frank Krell, who stated, unlike other organs such as the stomach and intestines, which have ligaments that act as guy wires or slings to hold them in place, the breast was simply a growth developed from the skin and held up only by the skin. So an adolescent girl needed a bra in order to prevent sagging breast, stretched blood vessels, and poor circulation, all of which would create problems in nursing her future children. I talked to my mom about this situation. I did not wear training bras when I was younger, and I have 2 children and nursed both of them. So I don't think that's a valid reason as to why young girls should have to wear a training bra. I just think that's crazy of a physician to say that. I mean, maybe that's what they thought back then, but it's just it wouldn't make sense now. I guess we've moved further, but I just thought that was a good point, or funny point that he pointed out. And then the other point I wanted to mention was about how it's harder to distinguish women's clothes from young girls' clothes. And I find this to be very true because my daughter actually, once again, I'm starting to realize all these things with her, but they have boy shorts for young girls now. I mean, as young as my daughter, 5 years old. And typically you see boy shorts for grown women, but they now have those for young girls. I mean, and it's not even that, it's the cleavage in the shirts and it's the tightness of the clothes, and there are a lot of things that it's harder and harder to distinguish between adult clothing and juvenile clothing. So I thought that was a very true point that was pointed out. And then especially with this article, pushing young girls to wear bras, it's implying adult behavior, just as the book says, and it's marking them as sexual objects. And I find that to be a very true statement, because with young girls wanting to wear bras, then they're wanting to, wear the bra for the cleavage and so that they look nice and that they're perky, but that's marking them as sexual objects, and we don't want to do that. I mean, even though they have free choice, and if that's what they choose to do, that's fine. But I wouldn't want to force that on my daughter, that she has to wear a bra because her boobs are going to be saggy if she doesn't. So overall, I found this to be a very interesting read and got a lot of points from it. But my question is basically just general, because I really want to know what you guys think about it. So what age do you think girls should start wearing bras? Whether that be training bras, or do you think that they should wear bras at all? So yeah, like I said, this was an interesting read, and thanks for watching, everybody.